Behind Peppa Pig's bright colors and cheerful stories, there's a much stranger side most viewers never notice. Over the years, several characters have quietly disappeared without a word. Some were erased, some forgotten, and some simply never returned. Today, we're uncovering the truth behind Peppa Pig's missing characters. Let's begin with one of the weirdest cases of all, the Paris extra. During production of the episode Paris, animators created a background character who looked so unusual that when the episode finally aired, he had been completely removed from the scene. But the mystery didn't end there. In a later episode, Carnival, that exact same strange extra suddenly appeared again, hidden in the crowd. It was almost as if the animators accidentally pasted him back into the show. After that brief return, he vanished once more and has never been seen again. Next is a royal figure many viewers completely missed, King Alfonso. Aside from the Queen, Peppa Pig introduced another member of royalty in the episode Long Train Journey. King Alfonso, a goat king, appears with the look and behavior of someone important, even traveling with servants. But there's one huge mystery surrounding him. We never learn what kingdom he rules. The episode gives no answers, and after a short appearance where Daddy Pig accidentally steals attention from him, King Alfonso is never seen again. It's almost like the show quietly removed him from its royal history. Then there's one of the most mysterious unseen characters in the series, Mr. Gazelle. In the episode Madame Gazelle's House, fans noticed a black and white portrait of a stern-looking male gazelle hanging on her wall. Many assumed this was Madame Gazelle's husband, but here's where it gets strange. He never appears in person, he's never mentioned, and even in a flashback set years earlier, that same portrait is already hanging there. This suggests he had been gone for decades, possibly even longer. Some fans think he was cut from the story before ever appearing, while others believe Madame Gazelle simply outlived him. Either way, he remains one of Peppa Pig's biggest off-screen mysteries. Now let's talk about one of the strangest family members in the show, Auntie Dottie. For years, her existence felt more like a rumor than reality. We first heard of her back in 2011, when she sent Peppa and George the famous toy horse from Horsey Twinkletoes. Then she disappeared completely. Years later, she unexpectedly returned in the Thanksgiving special, confirming that she lives in the United States. But that only created more questions. Peppa's family had already traveled to America before, yet they never visited her. Mummy Pig has never spoken about having a sister, and Grandpa Pig and Granny Pig have never acknowledged another daughter. Auntie Dottie exists, but no one talks about her. She only appears when the plot needs her, making her one of the most mysterious relatives in the Peppa universe. Susie Sheep's father is one of the most puzzling absences in the entire series. He has never appeared, and even more suspiciously, he's never even been mentioned by name. In fact, there are no adult male sheep in the show whatsoever. Some fans believe Susie's father is seriously ill, and Susie herself might be hinting at it. In the episode The Hospital, she talks about how sick people sleep a lot, and she explains she wants to become a nurse. Some fans think her dream job comes from wanting to help someone close to her, someone who may not be well. She also mentions she wants to fly airplanes and be a nurse at the same time, almost like she wants to escape reality. If these theories are true, Susie's dad might be hidden from the show because he's sick. Will he ever show up in future seasons? Only time will tell. Among all the characters in Peppa Pig, none are as strangely unsettling as the Queen herself. We all know the Queen in Peppa Pig. She was one of the very few humans in Peppa's world, and we're saying was because we believe that she might have passed away. As we know, Peppa Pig is from Britain, and the show is set in England. There are lots of British things you see, and even the Queen of England was most likely based on Queen Elizabeth II. And most of our British viewers may know Queen Elizabeth II passed away on September 8, 2022. And because of this, a lot of fans believe that the same thing happened to the Queen in the Peppa Pig world too. Now, the show hasn't directly said or mentioned anything about this, but there are some big clues that the Queen in the show might also be gone. After the real Queen Elizabeth II passed away, the official Peppa Pig social media accounts put up a special picture. It showed Peppa jumping in muddy puddles with the cartoon queen. This could just be a sweet way to remember the real queen, but it might also be a sign that the same sad event happened in Peppa's world. And also, since 2022, the Queen hasn't appeared in any new Peppa Pig episodes. This seems like more than just a coincidence. So, she might be one of the few characters in Peppa's world that we can guess has passed away. Now let's look at Carol Cow, a character who technically exists but was almost erased. She first appeared in Mr. Potato's Christmas show, and later made a few quiet cameos, usually standing beside Mrs. Cow, who was assumed to be her mother. Then suddenly, Carol disappeared. Most shocking of all, she didn't even attend her own mother's wedding to Mr. Bull. Since Mr. Bull has remained a regular character, Carol's total absence feels impossible to ignore. If she is now his stepdaughter, why have they never appeared together? It's as if Carol Cow was quietly written out of Peppa Pig's world. Grandpa Elephant is another missing figure that raises questions. Emily and Edmund Elephant clearly have a grandmother, because in Moving Day, we learn Grandma Elephant lives alone in an apartment downtown, but there is never any mention of a husband or grandfather. No references, no photos, no clues. Many fans believe Grandpa Elephant may have passed away long before the series began, which would explain why Grandma Elephant lives independently. It's one of the quieter but more emotional mysteries in the show. Then there's Grandma Dog, one of Grandma Pig's closest friends. She first appeared in the Viking Day, but after that she strangely vanished from the series. No explanation was ever given. Did she move away? Go traveling? Was she forgotten by the writers? Whatever happened, she joins the growing list of adult characters who simply disappeared without a trace. Before Pedro Pony became the pony character we know today, there was another planned pony named Penny Pony. She was part of the show's original concept, but was dropped during development. However, instead of deleting her completely, the creators quietly reused her as a background character. Penny never speaks or gets major scenes, but she can be spotted in episodes like Perfect Day, where she runs through the mall while her mother chases after her. She is one of the earliest forgotten characters still silently existing in the background of Peppa Pig. And finally, we come to what may be the biggest mystery in the entire Peppa Pig universe: Daddy Pig's parents. We know Grandma Pig and Grandpa Pig very well. We've seen their home, their garden, their attic, their memories, and their family life. But those are Mummy Pig's parents. When it comes to Daddy Pig's side of the family, there is complete silence. No photos, no stories, no casual mentions of his mother or father, nothing at all. This is especially strange because Daddy Pig clearly has a family. He has a brother, Uncle Pig, along with Auntie Pig and Cousin Chloe. So Daddy Pig's side of the family exists, yet his parents are completely missing from it. If they were around, surely Chloe would mention them. Surely Uncle Pig or Daddy Pig would reference them at some point, but nobody ever does. It's almost as if the entire family avoids the subject. In a world that usually feels cheerful and open, this one missing piece of Daddy Pig's life feels like a total blackout, making it one of the most unsettling mysteries in the series.